Hello.
Oh.
Are they not shooting us yet? Are
nope,
the servitor bots in our team?
They should be. We help them.
Private Plumley is still on our team. Macomb, Private Zitz.
Private Zitz. What a name.
What a chaos room. Everyone's just pointing guns at each other. Nope, there's no battlefront. Like, there's no source direction that everyone's fighting from. It's just chaos.
That's usually what coups look like.
Like, they just had, there was apparently no warm-up, no warning they were gonna start fighting each other. They're just like, I guess it's a Mexican standoff. Everyone shoot in every direction. Oh, they're all in this back line back here. Oh, it's Sergey Gretzky. He's the guy we met here at the first place. The blonde guy that gave us all of our missions. So he's not on our team.
Well, sorry, Sergey.
Sorry, Sergey.
It's time for you to, sir, get out.
Sir, get the fuck out of my house. Are you guys in position?
I'm ready. Take the shot.
Fuck you guys up.
You got a kill. Oh no. Wait, did you kill a robot?
I don't know. I'm gonna get more kills.
Better watch out. You've got like 5 people staring you down. Oh, never mind.
I didn't make it back to cover. Oh god, where'd these 2 people in front of ice come from? Wait, every single person that was yellow is red now.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. We've been duped.
Hang on a second. I might have accidentally shot a yellow person.
Oh, I think you killed the robot, and I think the robot's on our team.
Yeah. We're just some fucko AI. because no one cares about the robots here. They're just a weird background element of like, there's these weird robots wandering around.
I mean,
like, their bullet also one of the servitor bots. Kill him.
This is immersion, Keith. Don't complain.
Factions are such nonsense. Just like how Quan was protesting he'd leave our party if I shot a turret. Like, no, that turret has a family. It's not red. That means you're not allowed to shoot it. I see you're loading slowly. What if instead you loaded quickly?
Nah. All right. Ready?
Ready? Ready?
Oh.
Let's see, was there a yellow?
Right where we left off.
I'm not sure what happened there, really.
There's not a yellow there now, which is probably a good sign.
Yeah, I can't tell what happened. I'm just gonna shoot somebody with my sniper. Or it could just not work. Okay, they're still yellow now, so whatever. Oh, there's a Connie Zhang is with all the enemies for some reason.
Oh, Connie.
This game is a disaster. What the fuck? They're enemies. Why is Connie
also,
there?
I don't know if it's like that for you, but there's a corpse over here underneath the control panel that's just levitating.
Levitate me. What? It says it's in hit range. Fuck you. Don't lie to me, game.
You can't trick me.
I feel like they just didn't design most of this game's environments to actually be compatible with the game's combat system, so that it just constantly breaks.
Yeah.
Wow, does anything around here count as cover? I think this entire table doesn't count as cover. In the middle, the war room table.
Oh. Not what?
Wow, that did nothing.
How did you miss that guy?
I don't know.
How does fire miss?
I don't know. God. He's such trash. I really wish I had saw blades. That gun looks so much better than anything he has.
Well, it would be nice if like the final AI we could buy from sold all ammo types.
Drugs. That'll have to do. My guys are gonna get shot up.
And we'll be fine.
Now they're all gonna kill Connie Zhang because she's dumb enough to stand in the open. Angela Death has 4,000 health.
Yeah, she does.
Yep.
Same, she doesn't have the damage to back it up.
Or AI behaviors.
Would have loved to have a stag about now. Let's see. Go ahead and get Private Jimmy's over here. Bye, Private Jimmy's. I mean, no. If you could, you would have already killed me. Wow, I didn't even lose any AP for that. Great. That person literally died in vain.
Less than a speed bump.
And good night, sweet prince. Oh, that's supposed to shoot cold at you. That's weird. Okay. Well, then I will prepare. And then I will go punch you. Finish the job. Or not? Right, okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna just demoralize all of you then. Fuck y'all. Traitors.
I envy everyone you never met.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Wait, does he actually say his own demoralizing comment?
He says an insult every time.
He doesn't do that for me. Add that to the list. That's why I've been trying to come up with my own, because he doesn't say anything.
No, he said, I envy everyone you've never met.
Oh my God.
He has a lot of different ones. He said a bunch of them.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah, it's like, God, you mean going through life not meeting you was an option? Dude, these guys are so fucked. Look how many yellow health bars there are.
Yeah.
We could just watch.
It's a wonder why we can't have Stag on our team.
Animal Farm, go. Fox sucks.
What?
He does. He's the worst animal we have.
Hey.
Although
That time
at
I
least
did something.
Hey, Angela Death shot a gun.
Wow.
Sometimes she remembers to do that.
She did it a whole one time. My God.
Yeah,
She
my
is-
shotgun hits Connie.
Ah, can you get on the other side of them?
It'll hit Connie and Keenan. It doesn't hit any of the animals, and it doesn't hit Angela. So there's different like categories of yellow at people in this game, and some of them don't have friendly fire, and some of them do, which is just mostly annoying. Up, hop, 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 hop. Fuck you! I should not have taken time drugs. There's not enough
Why?
level left.
Oh.
God damn it. 67% chance is just... don't tell me
Do it
I have a
again.
chance of hitting it. No, it's not. I'm just gonna shoot terrain.
Oh, you shot the wall?
Yeah. I don't know if I can get line of sight. This game's such trash that it gives you a hit chance and then it's lying because you're actually gonna hit the wall. But that time it went through the wall and hit him, but it was still went
It
through
went
the
through
wall.
two walls. It went through two walls.
Oh my fucking god, game. Not only does line of sight not make sense in this game, but half the time the game won't tell you that you don't have line of sight. And fuck that.
Wow.
I just shot the
Scotchmo
thing in front of me.
Scotchmo fucked that desk up. Taught that desk a lesson.
Nope, Scotchmo leveled up.
Nice. Well, if you're out of range, just go one more to get in range.
Go in range.
Do it again. Do it again. Good job. All
There
right,
we go.
Wolf,
Now when
where
I
are
hit
you?
people with the flamethrower, they get 15% reduced hit chance.
Oh, this is 75% hit chance, so sure. I guess.
Wipe them out. All of them.
Oh, I got another bonus action for that. Here, sure.
Oh, there's somebody next to Scotchmo.
Yeah. I'll
Go
take
get
care
him,
of it.
Bronco. Should have shot that guy with Scotchmo.
Good job, team.
We did it. Oh god, the drug visuals on the screen. Hey, I got through that whole fight without anyone going down. They always go
Secure
down.
lockdown enabled. Identify yourself as commander to disable the alert. Apparently, the rebels weren't able to remove your command privileges, so you disable the lockdown. The lights and sirens stop. The computer's main menu appears. Navigate to the vehicle evacuation tunnel menu and get to work. You queue up commands to open the vehicle evacuation tunnel and send your truck to the terminus point, Market Square. But as you hit execute, a message flashes. Warning, command queue paused. Vehicle cannot be delivered to Market Square elevator. Security override in effect. Access terminal Museum 06 to terminate override.
Find the tunnel access point in downtown?
Yep.
We did we just not even accomplish anything this whole time?
Nope.
That was our whole goal in taking over Ranger HQ and we don't even get it. Alright, so I guess we're going to downtown.
It's fine. Looks like the Patriarch's people have shut down the Market Square elevator. We'll just have to fix it there.
Things will go great when we're downtown. This is gonna be like the long. It's already pretty long, but this is just gonna be like the longest combat gauntlet we've ever played. The funny thing is, like, the Gippers would hate us, but Patriarch's marshals were liked. We're still liked by the Patriarch's marshals. Fucking what? You must assemble your party before heading out.
What a very, very confusing plot that just was. So I did the commands. The commands didn't work. We have to go back to the museum into that secret room we already unlocked and talk to and touch the terminal we already touched, and undo the override. But after I failed to do the override, then Angela Death got on the radio to talk to me if I had completed the task or not. You know, because she's already here with us, and proceeded to tell me she knew how to solve the problem already. Just, she's never been to Colorado Springs, but she knows how to solve the problem. And it's not more, it couldn't be more obvious than when the terminal said, you need to touch terminal museum number 06, which I couldn't have guessed where it was. So she told me it was under the museum.
Well,
let's go.
All the animals come scrolling in.
Hopefully this means she's gone though.
No, she'll just be right here. Ooh, everything's on fire.
Excuse me, what happened to Colorado Springs?
It's time to end this one way or another.
What happened here? We didn't even attack this place.
We just have to fight everywhere now. It's gonna be a very long
like
combat gauntlet.
What kind of... There is a curse with threes, isn't there? Threes are either like really good or really bad.
If you stand with the Patriarch, then you are against the people. You can't be on both sides.
Mama Carter took over.
Shame it's come to
I like
this
how
age,
everybody sounds like a
but I won't
synth now,
stand
but
by
that's
and let you
okay.
Destroy what's left of America.
Yeah, something's up with everyone's voices. Like, did they just get their voices by pitch shifting it or something? Because it sounds bad. I don't know. But yeah, right, that's those three brothers in our garage were Mama Cotter's boys. That's where they were loyal. Because Mama Cotter's the smuggler of all the people. It's like that's the leader of the refugees faction functionally.
Let you destroy what's left of America.
Yeah, that's not really what's happening here.
Yeah, that's
After all we've done for each other, you can't look the other way.
What?
I helped Saul build this nation. If you think I'll let you put him aside just because we was friendly for a time, you're dumber than I gave you credit for.
I don't think Sheriff Daisy sounded like this at the beginning of the game.
Keith, everything is okay.
Oh my God.
Please continue.
Jesus Christ. What is happening?
I won't like killing you, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Marshals, open fire!
More fun. I'm so tired of combat. It's just, that's all you do.
Wait, all of these people here.
It says Patriarch's Marshal's reputation plus 15. That person just got deleted.
He took that guy's legs out in one hit.
Yeah, oh God. Oh no, Giuseppe. Oh no, that person. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh my God, Sheriff Daisy.
Wow.
What the fuck, Sheriff Daisy?
Wow, what a sad.
There's Tommy Cotter. Oh God, they're so not capable of killing these guys.
Shooting each other.
We gave them all power armor.
I mean, I'm not worried about the power armor. That's not gonna help them.
Oh my God, there's so much happening right now.
Well,
this is so depressing.
This is how real revolutions work, I guess.
Honestly, like, I'm just burned out with this game.
Really?
We've been fighting.
Are you? I can't tell you, Keith.
We've just been fighting continuously for like the last 10 or 20 hours. Like, it's almost exclusively combat.
It's not finished. This had to have been way planned out to be like a way more talking go through. Like, I cannot. I've never played a Wasteland game, but I cannot imagine that you would make a CRPG this fucking combat heavy.
Revenge.
Oh my God. It's a fucking joke. What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ice is such a nightmare.
Stop.
She started that turn with 14 AP so she could mark a target, then use a blue attack, then a regular attack.
Oh my God. Now it's just this power armor guy. Good luck.
Yeah, it's like there's only like 2 enemies, right?
Yeah. No, there's only one enemy. Oh yeah, there is another enemy, but he has that power armor on.
It was just a dude.
So he'll be dead in a second.
I'm just a dude. I'll be dead in seconds. We just gotta kill him before one of them shoots Mama Cotter and one-shots her.
God. Mama.
So far they haven't hit her. I think they haven't hit her. Where is she? Did she move?
All right, yeah, I'm trusting you, game. This is 95%.
Oh, yeah. Mama Cotter and Tommy Cotter are by the unarmored guy.
What?
The unarmored guy. That's Tommy Cotter and Mama Cotter right next to him.
They're dead?
No, they're fine.
Oh, God.
I'm saying I found them. Everyone in the main square right now is randos, but the 2 Cotters are both by the unarmored guy that looks like he has a plasma gun.
Sure.
Our poor characters are all dead. God, the fucking deputy was a nightmare. She just, or the Sheriff Daisy. That's why I thought deputy, because the D name. Sheriff Daisy just fucking one-shot 2 of our party members and then fired on 2 other people.
Not Tommy Cotter.
I get you.
Well, could you guys get out of the way? We have pets that we want to come and like actually do damage. Oh, here they're gonna try.
Nope. Man.
Oh my God.
One of my favorite things about this game, though, is just the fact that we came in and we were given our mission, and then we could just immediately disregard it and just not do the mission we were told to do. Like, no, we're just gonna not do what you want us to do, Patriarch, the whole game.
I mean, at least we're still neutral with 100 families.
Do I have to reload? God damn it. Damn it. I even got a lucky action so I could shoot twice. That's annoying. We still have 2 turns before everyone turns dead, though. So at least there's that.
I think Scotchrow can take him out.
You underestimate how trash he is.
I mean... Is that gonna burn everybody though?
Yeah. Tommy Cotter, refugee, and refugee pistoler.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Are all yellow. It's really annoying. That means I have to just that means I just have to skip my turn.
Oh. Can you prepare?
I tried. But Ice actually missed a shot and then had to reload. Her new gun's really strong, but only carries 3 shots.
Damn it. There's probably no way to get close to him, is there? God damn it, guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Why are we even here?
Those guys are all apparently melee people, including Mama and Tommy Cotter.
Bunch of idiots. Oh, I got nothing else I can do, so rally. Hopefully this gives everybody more AP.
It didn't even affect the neutral people.
Oh my
people,
god. Get him. Get him. Good job.
Oh yeah, justice. And
Justice delivered.
Justice extracted. Mama Cotter, you're here, you're alive. Why does everyone's voice sound fucko? Are they okay?
Yeah, you just gotta reset the game.
Yeah, it probably is another bug that does. This is like, well, it's gonna stay this way.
This ain't over yet, Rangers.
Great.
Oh, you can't go inside the building anymore. It's just boarded up.
Wow. Okay.
Right, let's get our ass to that museum. Yeah, this game needs more ideas. I feel.
Oh, the front gate's gone too.
So much of the playthrough is just continuous combat, and it's just like I don't want to do this anymore.
Stores.
I don't want to just only fight all the time.
You don't? Oh no, wait.
Shit! That big tank's got us pinned down. Should we make a run for it?
No way. If we move, we're toast.
Holy shit!
Patriarch, I order you to surrender.
It's like a
Why
giant
do you
America
trick
tank.
Assholes? If we step out, you'll kill us.
Step aside. I'll handle his others.
Manifest destiny. Is he gonna blow up his own statue? Just to kill 3 people?
2 people.
2 people? That guy's alive. Oh, there she goes.
Now it killed 3 people.
You blew up your own
That's it? Wait a second. That's what it does to attack? It doesn't even have American sounds?
No,
how do you call that a manifest
what a
destiny?
loser. We're gonna have a way better
Dude,
manifest destiny.
We're
Also
gonna out-patriot.
Under that statue is definitely the door.
Keith.
In his hubris, he definitely just
Keith.
revealed what we need.
Keith. It wouldn't be that obvious, all right?
It's
the game has
100%
subtlety
that
to it.
obvious.
Sounds like there's trouble in the old museum. Please walk to the exit.
Sounds like there's trouble in the old museum.
Lockpicking impossible.
Uh,
Oh, because it needs electricity.
Walk to the exit, folks.
All right, time to die, bird.
what is the puzzle around here?
It's the power going from that to the bird.
No, you gotta stand on this door. You gotta stand on this.
Oh.
Pressure plate.
Oh.
Oh, that's the other
There's a
door,
button.
or?
There's a big old button right here. And if
Oh,
you press the button, then it opens
there
the
we
door.
go.
And now
There
if
we
you touch the
go.
computer, what does
The computer screen
do?
flashes a red warning. Emergency lockdown. Blast door is locked and elevator functions disabled. To cancel lockdown, please enter admin ID and press cancel.
Well, nerd stuff it out. or
Find a way
mechanics
around
it
the
out.
password and cancel the alarm. The lights and alarms stop, and the warning on the computer screen stops flashing. In its place is a message: lockdown canceled, blast doors unlocked, and elevator function restored. Queued commands will now execute. Thank you, Administrator.
God bless America.
Da-dang. Oh wait, was I supposed to do something else with this? No. Let's see. And you already pressed that button earlier.
Yep.
Where are we in this
We're all
process? Mission log.
We've already
Find the
we've
tunnel
unlocked-
access point in downtown.
Yeah, so now we gotta go to the obvious statue exposed tunnel.
Well, it says, we need to find the terminal that opens yeah. Angie told us that the terminal to open the other end of the tunnel is somewhere in the Patriarch's Museum. Our objective still says to do it. I don't know. I'll just save. Maybe it didn't update or something. Maybe we'll just go. The door is unlocked. You can hear the Patriarch's troops behind it. Open it, you'll be face to face with him.
Oh. That starts the rest of the mission, I guess.
Oh, yep, we're good. The quest log just didn't update. There's floating corpses. Did you see that?
Yeah.
There was 3 heads and 3 flaming pistols, and they were like mannequin. They're like mannequin heads.
Are you grievers? What have you done? We had a deal.
Killed your family.
Oh god, do we get to tell him? Do we get to tell him here? Oh, I like that first one. That's a pretty good, that's a pretty good zinger.
It's not the Ranger way to help warlords and dictators, even if they call themselves by prettier names.
And what pretty name do you call yourselves? Rebels? Freedom fighters?
Kickboy and Bronco.
It doesn't hide that you're the ones tearing the world apart while I'm trying to hold it together.
Call ourselves Rangers.
Years, I've been the one man keeping civilization alive in the West. No one else.
That's not how civilization works, bro.
Vaunted desert rangers. And now you want to destroy it all? All that's left of old America? For what?
Your ego's so big you think if you die, the world dies with you. The truth is it'll be better off without you.
Maybe it will be. Or maybe not. But it will certainly be better off without you. What do you plan on replacing me with? Democracy? Chaos? Are you going to try to take the throne yourselves? I almost want to step aside and let you try.
Honestly, I think Kickboy and Bronco are probably anarchists.
Yeah.
I don't toy with my society or with the lives of my people. I protect them from lunatics like you. That's why you have to die, Rangers. That's why this has to end here.
You literally
attack!
You literally send people to to be turned into kites.
But by which I of course mean real anarchists, as in like the people that are against hierarchies, not what people mean when they say anarchy, when they're like, oh, it's crazy, it's mayhem, it's cannibalism, everyone murder in the streets.
Yeah, isn't this anarchy right now?
Executing order.
That one guy's close enough that I can hit him and the truck at the same time. Yeah, it didn't hit him enough.
Fuck on that.
We're gonna fuck them up,
can we ram their truck?
Maybe, that might go well.
I can't believe this pompous asshole has like 3 TVs on this tank, 4 TVs on this tank with his face on it. 5, 6, 6 TVs with his face on it. What is the purpose?
It is how he do.
People know who's in there.
What if he doesn't have it? They might be confused.
Oh man, is that the Patriarch and that overly obnoxious American flag? Actually, it's a French flag. Wait, why do you have the French flag painted on your ship? Wait, are you a fucking...
He has the red, white, and blue stripes, but he doesn't actually have an instance of the real American flag. So yeah, it just looks like a different country's flag, because red, white, and blue are actually really common colors.
This unpatriotic motherfucker doesn't even have the anthem play when his guns shoot off. I don't trust him no more. I think he's French.
What kind of loser is he?
I think this guy's fucking posing to be American. He's also a patriarchy. French had a monarchy. This guy's totally French. I don't buy this for a second, man.
All these plot twists.
I get the true lore. I see between the lines. Wasteland 3. Your writing is actually
I see
just...
the true. All right, didn't get a lot done because they're very far away.
Yeah, they're very far away. Good God. All right, I'll just waste my turn.
Scotchmo's taking cover and he's got a blue attack on his heavy machine gun next turn.
Can I hack the
so hopefully it lives long
Manifest
enough.
Destiny?
I doubt it. It's being driven by a person.
No, I know. I know I cannot.
I should have got that perk that makes you cook people inside their own vehicles with Scotchmo.
Oh my God, that was a perk?
Yeah.
When would that
pressure
ever be
cooker.
used except for here?
Yeah, that's the thing. Those vehicles are so rare that I was like, why would I get this as a perk forever? It seems so fringe. Found the fringe.
Little did we know.
I guess Colorado Springs was a shorter fight than I expected.
Yeah, this is not...
We're already at the Patriarch.
Oh, I can demoralize the Patriarch. Oh, he resisted.
What a loser.
Have to hand it to him. At least he's got
Ooh,
confidence.
they're grouping up. Ooh, they're grouping up.
Oh no.
Oh, please all stand in a line together. There won't be any
As long as you
consequences.
don't die.
Ow. Well, the vehicle will shoot them, if not me. But I'll also try.
If not me, my Manifest Destiny will still go through.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh.
That wasn't very effective.
Man, you gonna fucking die. That's the best you got?
I thought his gun would be better.
That does way more damage. The fuck?
He has more gun.
That
He has
did
a
more
second-
damage.
He fires a second thing. Uh-oh.
Well, that's fine, because now he's gonna lose 3 people. Or more?
I just blew him up with that.
almost dead! Oh my God!
Da, 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 da.
Bro, we...
Da, 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 da. She's not even done. Da, 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 da. Da, da. What the fuck did you just do, Ice? You just shot nothing. Ice, god damn it.
This motherfucker had a tank the size of a fucking 2-story house, and we took it down with a shotgun.
That he basically one-shot the final boss.
What the fuck is this game? This has to be a joke. What the fuck?
Go kill their final dudes.
I'm just so awestruck that you managed to somehow
While also
wipe out.
killing like 2 other people.
What the fuck?
This is the second highest difficulty. And then Scotchmo's just fucking useless.
Look, man. Scotchmo tries.
These
oh my
characters
God.
are not created equally. Scotchmo has a weapon called the fucking Nidhogg, and he's trash.
It is quite impressive.
We got to kill him with the anthem. We won. Why is the game still going? Why is the game still going? The Patriarch exploded.
I think he's still alive.
Who are these guys fighting for? You think he's gonna come like hulking out of that thing to fight us with that hammer?
Wow.
He probably would fight us with that hammer that was hyped up. Hello. Let's let me reload real quick. I'll get right back to you. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah.
God damn it. Oh my
hand it to you. You're a bunch of tough sons of bitches.
Is he standing inside of his own
You're
ship?
not
Standing
smart
inside
enough
of
to
his
see
fucking
that you're
tank.
dooming Colorado.
I guess I shouldn't have expected the polish level to rise in the finale.
This game can't even not shit itself in the finale.
It's the final
Like,
boss, and he's clipping through his own flaming wreckage while Colorado Springs is over his face.
I forgot about that because I blinded it out.
Yeah, you just filter it out with your mind eventually, but it's still there. It still always says what zone we're in.
Where
Sometimes
it
it's
sits on,
and sometimes it's wrong.
where it sits on my screen, it says Colorado Springs right over him, who's stuck in his own tank that's on fire, while two of our people are currently on fire while this scene is happening.
And also there's a pig.
Also, there's a pig.
Who's gonna hold things together when I'm gone? You? Your red-headed friend? Ha! Not one of you is hard enough to do what needs to be done.
Hey, don't
The gangs
fucking
are dead.
Don't try to gas it out hard. I am.
Dude,
A hard
we
leader
just
thinks hard is the only way to do things. A smart leader finds other ways.
If only you were smart instead of just a smartass. You haven't saved my people. You've killed them.
We killed every gang in this entire state. Are
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me?
And we'll
We
keep
even
killing the
killed-
new ones.
Yeah, we even killed the Gippers. And we're friends with the synths, who are really good at, turns out, murdering things. So they're probably going to be really good to protect Colorado. Also, we are helping refugees, who are the reason we took over your base. Also, we literally one-shotted your tank with a shotgun. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm really under the impression that whatever comes our way, it's definitely not going to be as big as your manifest destiny.
It's a new world, Patriarch. It's time to try new things.
Ha! If you think your new world is gonna be any different than my old one, or the one before the war, you're dreaming. The world will always be bloody. It will always be unfair, and it will always need a hard hand at the top to keep it from being worse. Anyway, good goddamn luck. Whatever you do, you'll need it. Now what are you gonna do with me?
Arrest the Oh my god.
The people outside are calling your name. Who are we to deny them?
The people, huh? So be it. Let's go.
I knew
Well,
you were
that's
French.
that. So what's the plan now, cowboys? You gonna stay here and help me keep this place peaceful?
These are interesting choices.
So we can have we can have Arizona move here. We can send the supplies back to them but stay here, or we can send the supplies back to them and go back home.
I mean, being honest.
Or you just keep
here,
going east.
Like, being honest, is there a reason to stay in Arizona?
This is where they are.
Yeah, but like Arizona only makes sense in like a civilized world, not in a place where like there isn't utilities. Arizona
Yeah.
kind of sucks. It's a shitty climate.
They've got
Like,
some kind of civilization there. Otherwise, there wouldn't be there wouldn't be
apparently
rangering.
not. They need supplies.
Yeah, it's not a great sign.
They should probably move here, which seems to not have. At least we have the space chicken farm or whatever. The weird solar panel farm.
Colorado's probably more survivable than Arizona at this point.
Yeah.
We want to invite General Woodson and the Arizona Rangers to move here. We can use all the help we can get.
The general will likely skin me alive when he gets here. Maybe it's time I moved on.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Right?
Yeah, maybe you better go. You're not really a ranger anymore, are you?
Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to be. Anyhow, look after yourselves, cowboys. You got a wild ride ahead of you.
You head to the palace radio room to place a call to Woodson.
Oh,
Are we fading to
okay.
black? I think we did it.
Is that it?
They don't know in Arizona. Oh.
Arizona, what we did in Colorado on the trail.
If we saved them or betrayed them, if we did the job we went for or we failed.
That font is going past the line.
Times in Arizona with the Rangers and the settlers giving ground. To the Raiders and militia, and it seemed we'd lose the good life that we found. Then Buchanan made his offer, find my kids and I will help you save your land. So we rode for Colorado, praying that he'd be an honest man. In Denver we found Ballard, a son who didn't live up to his name. He turned against his father, siding with the old man's rivals seeking fame. He swore he'd be arrested, the boy we so detested that we failed. And he wound up being buried in a makeshift cemetery instead of jail. Then we made our way to Aspen to find Buchanan's misbegotten son. A sicko named Victory who pulled the legs off humans just for fun. Not to kill him after seeing what he'd done, he had to die. Which brought trouble from Buchanan, we didn't notice any other surprise.
Jesus.
On the track halfway to Kansas, we found Buchanan's daughter making plans. Conquer Colorado with the help of desperados, gangs, and clans. Oh, Daddy wanted her alive. We couldn't kill the hive and not the queen. So she died with guns a-blazing like the hero on a Sunday silver screen.
That's not even true.
Became clear that Buchanan was no better than his kid. If we let him stay in power, Colorado would be heading for the skid. Defying orders from back home, we gave him to the mob and took his throne. Brought the folks from Arizona to share our brand new Colorado home.
We already made a statue.
They don't know in Arizona what we did in Colorado on the trail. If we saved them or betrayed them, if we did the job we went for or we failed. When the winter turns to spring, the news newcomers bring, they'll know that the Rangers are inviting them to join them in the Colorado snow.
Maybe go to other states. Not the too cold or the too hot one. How bad is it everywhere else? As promised, you handed the Patriarch over to the people he wronged. The refugees and lower classes of the city, who were all too happy to have him. They organized a show trial, but the outcome was preordained. The Patriarch was sentenced to die of exposure in Pillory Square. He remained defiant as they placed him in the stocks, and as the people gleefully pelted him with snow and rocks. Wait, is he still supposed to still sing this one?
No, this is that weird radio song.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a different line. To the end, the Patriarch insisted that he had done everything for the good of this nation and regretted nothing. He lasted nearly a day in the pillar before freezing to death, far longer than any ordinary man. I thought it was maybe supposed to still be singing because the last line rhymed. It's like
I'm gonna
stocks
assume
with
it's probably
rocks.
a glitch.
Using the radio equipment at headquarters, you were able to contact General Woodson and make your report. He was shocked to hear the outcome of the mission, but after consulting with the other Rangers, he agreed to join you in Colorado. The rest of the Rangers crossed the mountains, safely this time, and made a new home in Peterson Air Base. You had no shortage of new recruits. Every ambitious young person in Colorado wanted to be part of the Rangers. Angela Death slipped away before the Arizona Rangers arrived. Her squad took a vote, and all of them decided to join her. They set off for the east, looking for more folks who needed their help. In Colorado Springs, the refugees became the dominant faction. Fortunately, they respected you and were usually willing to follow your lead.
Better be.
Relations between the 100 families and the refugees were tense, but thanks to you, they never exploded into violence. One day, the two sides might learn to cooperate, but it'll take time. The rest of the Patriarch's nation collapsed, and his alliance of cities and cults scattered to the winds. If they can't be brought back together, they'll be easy prey for the savage gangs of the plains or predators closer to home. In Denver, oil drilling came to an end. Because he destroyed the Gippers, the cities and towns of Colorado were left without reliable sources of fuel. Because no one else can figure it out? What? Your actions at the machine commune convinced the robots to take a chance on humanity by welcoming human settlers into the airport. There's a machine commune right next door. They can't fucking drill for oil? Sounds like a good opening for them to get in the good graces of society. Denver is now a safe haven for those with nowhere else to go, run with inhuman kindness. Good thing, so things went well for the commune even though they hated us for that dumb reason. Led by the gift, the breathers withdrew into the Rocky Mountains. They kept their distance from the people of Colorado, moving higher and higher into the mountains as generations passed. In time, the breathers became a legend to the people of Colorado. Some say they were evolving into a new form of humanity. Others didn't believe they ever existed at all.
That's good.
Unlike under the Rangers, Aspen became a fortress at the edge of Colorado territory, guarding the mountain passes against incursion from the west. Soldiers posted in the old resort town claimed to hear the laughter of Vic Buchanan at night, and the screams of his victims echoing across the mountains.
Cute.
After their humiliating defeat at the hands of the Rangers, the gangs of the Savage Council fled back into the plains. Within a year, most of the survivors were dead or enslaved by rivals.
Oh, I didn't get that one. Wait.
Oh no, we have different things?
Yeah, mine has Flav the Impaler.
Oh, but the Savage Plains got their name with good reason. Everyone knew that the other gangs would rise, and eventually they'd cast their eyes in Colorado again. I'm in a little bit of a hurry because these things auto-proceed if I don't read them in time. Furious with how Team November dealt with the Patriarch, Jody returned to Arizona, glad to see the last of Colorado's snow and ice, except everyone in Arizona came to Colorado. What a waste of time to take that trip. But though she did her best to help her folks when she got back, without the Patriarch's promised supplies, their farm failed, and they were killed by starving raiders, leading Jody a bitter and angry woman. Guess they didn't come. Your client's disconnected. All right, bye.
The story ended.
One last glitch to fucking round it all out, huh?
The story ended.
You ran out of slides faster than I did, so it kicked you out, which means it didn't let me finish my slides. This game.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Flab the Impaler was within good graces with us, and he was happy to hear that the Patriarch was gone, and he is
this game never
giving
works.
giving his loyalty to us. So at least those guys like us.
Hooray. I'm hitting continue just to see where it'll load me.
Guess fucking what, Keith? I'm on the title, I'm on the credits screen, and it's rolling the credits for me, and it fucking says Colorado Springs on it. Motherfucker.
It still says Colorado Springs on the screen.
It still says Colorado Springs, even during the credits.
Yeah, for me, you disconnected, so I actually didn't get to see the credits.
Fucking impressive. I'm recording them so you can add them later.
Yeah, I also don't get to see the rest of my slides because I hit continue.
You can probably load the game up and then finish it.
Yeah, it's annoying. I loaded up my save and it loaded me back before the fight. That's a pain in the ass. That means I need to redo the fight. God, of course there's one final fucking glitch.
There were mocap actors?
There are like 3 characters that are animated. Like, in the up-close cameras.
There was one QA guy? One? Are you fucking kidding? That cannot be true. There cannot be one QA guy. Okay, here we go. No, these are localization QA people. Oh my god. Oh, compliance and QA management.
Yeah, mine had stopped talking about faction members and was talking about characters. Did yours talk about the party members at all?
Nope. Mine didn't say anything about party members.
Yeah, mine didn't bother with the bizarre at all, and yours didn't bother with our fucking party members. Who cares about them, right? Well, that was Wasteland 3, everybody. Oh no.
I mean, it was
do not recommend.
Definitely something. You don't?
God, no. Not only is the game horribly unfinished and just a wreck and kind of an embarrassing product.
By the way, a lot of people worked on this.
Yeah.
Like a lot of other game companies worked on this. It's not just one company.
But what's also really rough is that even if it was all working correctly, the game actually isn't that great. Like,
nah,
it's not
really.
This isn't a very good RPG campaign. It's mostly just a fuck ton of combat. And like, we only opted to make one area more fighty in the entire game. Like, I shot Reagan. That was the one time I opted for being especially violent. Like, the rest of the game, we were like, oh yeah, let's talk to everybody and see what we can do. And like, there was almost no chances for that. And when they did, they weren't amazing. But like, the best part of the game was probably the opening town. Then after that, all freedom went out the window and you just kind of fight your way through each zone, like the Payaso camp and so on. Then you meet the Bazaar and it's like, oh, that's kind of neat, but that's only that's like 40 minutes of like roaming around and talking to dudes. Then you're right back to like time to fight everything all the time. Weirdly, the next moment of freedom we had, kind of, where we could roam around and solve puzzles and talk to people and so on, was Victory's place. Like, once we fought through all of Victory's goons, we got to Victory's like final building, and suddenly it was like, hey, wander around and talk to NPCs again. I'm like, that's weird pacing, but okay. And that's when you meet the breather leader and stuff, and that the siblings that are on a trap and so on. That was like kind of like, oh, I get to do stuff for a moment. But like, this game is so not that full of moments like that where you actually feel like you're making choices and wandering around and exploring and doing stuff, and it's more so just like an endless gauntlet of combat. And even when it's not an endless gauntlet of combat, all these characters are so flat and unmemorable and so modular in their design that they don't have an impact on stuff outside of the room they're in. So it's like, you don't like go into a location and like meet 2 rival factions, learn to great extent like what their inner workings are and what their pros and cons are, and then like meet a bunch of characters that are of both sides of the faction that some of which you hate and some of which you like, and then have to like make this big tough call between the 2 factions. It's like, no, there's the Payasos, you don't know anyone there, and there's the skin people, you don't know any of them either. Complete this quest. Oh, they're fighting. Whoa, like it's trash. Yeah. It's trash. It's worse than the previous game, as far as I can remember. It's been years, but I remember the first reboot game, Wasteland 2, being at least better at that stuff, but also still kind of flat and forgettable because of all the of a lot of the RPGs I've played, that one I remembered the least out of many of them. So it already wasn't starting great, and instead of improving, it got worse as far as I can tell. What were you gonna say?
So the credits are done, finished rolling, back at the menu screen.
Does it still say Colorado Springs?
Still fucking says Colorado Springs on the motherfucking background of the main menu. And it actually is behind the icicles on the Colorado Springs freeway sign. So it is, it's part of the environment.
It's invading. It's coming for you, Andrew.
Fucking game is such a fucking mess.
Yeah.
If there was... Also, I want to point out that I'm kind of disappointed that we only fought the scorpion thing that's on the fucking main menu of this thing twice. It wasn't even at like, it wasn't even at fucking Liberty's place. Like, come on.
Yeah, she had these like smaller little spidery bot things.
God. Everything like
weirdly
anything that was impactful.
We weirdly fought it twice within 1/2 hour and then never again.
Yeah. Yeah, we've like encountered it outside, then in a cave.
It's like, oh, I guess this is gonna start happening now, but then it didn't.
Yeah.
And there was no story moment where somebody had like a scorpion bot or 2 scorpion bots. Oh, just nothing. I don't know. The balancing's fucking nuts too, because this, like my shotgun could just delete things, including the scorpion bot.
Shotgun deleted the boss. Like, the most uneventful fucking boss fight of the century right there, where it's just a one shotgun shell and it's gone. Like,
yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I was looking forward to playing the game claimed it was, and you know, grouping up with a friend and like being like, okay, like I was sad that we had to be in the same zone because I knew that was going to be already a limitation, but they were claiming this idea that you can like group up and like, oh man, he made a deal with that faction, but that the other guy reneged on the deal, and oh man, our characters like independently acting and so on. But we only had like 3 opportunities to split up in the entire game. And when we did that, it was mostly just, you do those quests and I'll do these quests. And then we just won't really know what the other one did because it won't really have any larger ramifications, because their vision of how quest hubs work and storylines work and factions work and so on is so shallow that it almost never has larger ramifications. If you do anything in this game, you will never hear about it again most of the time, unless it just comes up in the slides at the end, usually. The most impactful thing we did in the entire game is shooting Reagan, which weirdly was the most important thing ever, and everyone was really mad. But outside of that,
also,
stuff you do usually doesn't impact things elsewhere.
I don't buy the idea that no one else could operate a fucking oil rig. Like, bullshit, dude.
No, I don't buy that at all.
There's no way the Gippers are the only people
They were just
who can
insane
operate
zealot people, and also they would totally have documentation. So somebody would be able to figure that out, and if nothing else, the fucking machines that live right there would be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
And those machines are like trying to interact with humanity and come up with reasons for us to not attack them and kill them, and like
I would imagine
being really
also
valuable as the people that like figure out our fuel situation would, like be really helpful at ingratiating themselves to us.
Also, as we were leaving, the oil rigs were still running, so sure.
It was worth it just to see the Reagan statue destroyed in the slide, where it looks like a shitty wind-up toy that broke.
Man.
Any closing thoughts on Wasteland 3?
I think Wasteland 3 is a game that sounded a lot better on paper than it was executed. I bet this sounded really good in meetings, and I think it sounded really good in pitches, but I think when it came time to make the game, nobody knew what it's like someone wrote a really good beginning and end to a story and then shrugged their shoulders going like, I don't know, you fill it with the fucking rest. And whoever had that job didn't know how to fill the fucking rest in. Like, the beginning of this game is strong, and the end of this game has like clearly there's something there that would have been good had there been like actual build up in the center for us to give a shit about the people in those fights. Like, I feel invested to Mama Carter. I feel like I could have been invested to Papa John's, and whoever else was in the base. Like, I feel like if there was more shits to give about the people in this world, that final fight would have probably been really interesting. And so, like, again, it feels like there's, to me, it feels like there's definitely a strong beginning and end to this, but there's just everything in the middle was so flat that you don't give a shit about the end, which kind of just defeats the whole purpose.
There's definitely, I played a lot of RPGs at this point, and there's just like so many of them that do such a better job at getting me emotionally invested, not only in the main story, but even like random obscure storylines that are like, here's a little side quest you find over here you could totally miss, and here's a little character you'll only see in this quest, and like usually they just like can twist enough of a yarn for that to make it compelling and make me care about the outcome of it. And so much of this game was just like, there was a lady in the back of the freezer, and she's such a badass that they were torturing her, and they were like, come on, torture me right. And then much later, she attacked us at the Ranger HQ, and we shot her. That was the whole character. There's a template of a character. She does know things. She has no storylines. And then later on, she's like, I'll get you. You picked the wrong side in this conflict, so we're gonna fight. And I only remember it's her if I remember her name, because it's just another generic character model fighting me in the fight full of generic character models where half of them are people I genuinely don't think we've ever met, and half of them are people that you have to squint and check your notes and be like, oh yeah, it's the person that we saw for like 3 seconds earlier, I guess. That's them again. Yeah. Now they're dead. It's like, what? Yep. It's so undercooked when it should be good. Like, if those were all characters you care, like if you have to make a big choice at the end of an RPG that will split your party, and you care about those characters, that's way more interesting. And there are games that have done that, and this game super didn't.
Yeah, no, this game did not do that. Yeah, and it's so disappointing too, because I think, I don't know, I genuinely believe I can see what could have been a good game here, but it just didn't. Just couldn't do that. And womp. Yeah, I don't know. It's disappointing, because again, like we've commented on this entire series, like XCOM did this combat so much better, and Divinity did the story so much better, and it's like there are games who have completed each individual piece of this. Yeah. And if you could have just learned from that instead of like try to like bargain bin rip it off in a way that you clearly didn't know how to do, this could have been a really good game.
It's rough that when you look at the combat, which is so clearly inspired by the XCOM reboot in so many ways, looking at it be like less tense, less well executed, because it doesn't even have the dedicated camera angles for showing you like who's shooting who and stuff like that XCOM does every time you fire. So it's less polished, it's less well executed, it's less well balanced, it's less tense, and it's also just like held together by duct tape and wishes, and like collapsing under its own weight and constantly malfunctioning. And like it fails in several levels, where one, it does bullshit, impossible, nonsense, broken shit constantly, where things just don't make any sense, and you're shooting through walls, but then you can't shoot through open spaces, and all these other nonsense things are happening. But also, like, the UI is so bad, and the conveyance is so bad, and like the health bars showing up or not showing up, and range of attacks showing up or not showing up. Like, there's so many conveyance things where the player also just can't tell what's supposed to happen enough to even know why like, sometimes something will malfunction and you won't even fully understand that it did malfunction, because you couldn't necessarily even tell what was supposed to happen because the conveyance is also so bad to begin with. But then all these other weird things, like Stag and Provost just fucking vanishing from our playthrough and things like that. There's just so many. Like, this game didn't succeed on like any level. The only thing that I like about it is the ideas it had that it didn't do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel, again, I am strongly believing that there's a lot of potential in this game, but I am also strongly believing that it has fucking executed nothing.
No.
Like, it has failed every step of its goddamn way.
Like, it reminds me of Mass Effect Andromeda, where it's just like, oh, there's like a template here for like what would have been an interesting game, but you didn't execute on any of them, and any of the good ideas you had, you didn't really pay off in any compelling way, and it's kind of just, instead it's just a bunch of modular content that mostly feels like it's happening in a vacuum, and then you run out of content and the game ends. And you're like, well,
Yeah.
what did I do? What did I do here? Alright. Shit. Well, that was Wasteland 3, everybody.
That was
See you guys
Wasteland
next
3.
time.
Praise Cheebus.
Cheebus has vanished. Oh no, he was he was called back.
And Wasteland 4, Cheebus returns.
Cheebus will return. Like it's the end of a Marvel movie. But the Savage Plans got their name with good reason. Everyone knew the other gangs would rise, and eventually they'd cast their eyes in Colorado again. Flab and his monster army maintained control of the Bazaar, an unexpected island of stability in a region remade by you and your team. So yeah, I went and redid the boss fight so I could read these again, because the game broke and I gotta put in more work again. Flab took great satisfaction in the knowledge that he had outlasted the Patriarch. Once again, he had weathered a terrible storm when even the most powerful man in Colorado had not. I mean, you were on my side and he wasn't. It's that, yeah. Furious with how, but we already dealt with that. After Quan died and was laid to rest, a mysterious veiled woman visited his grave every year on the anniversary of his death, always leaving a 10 of hearts on his headstone. With the Rangers, with the Patriarch finally settled, Lucia decided to remain a Ranger, continuing to patrol and keep the peace, and to serve as the liaison to the 100 families. After years of loyal service, the Kodiak died of rust and hard knocks, but its AI was salvaged and continued to serve in its replacements for decades after. Ironclad Cordite's death was mourned by no one, but when they heard of it, a number of warlords in Kansas breathed a sigh of relief. Giuseppe did not stay in Colorado. She returned home to Darwin Village to help her people prepare for the long, dark years that followed the Rangers' abandonment of Arizona. After things resolved, the Rangers noticed Scotchmo was no longer with them. They searched every bar in Colorado Springs, but never found him. Some say he's been drinking in saloons in Kansas and points east, but these rumors are unconfirmed. With that, the story of Team November comes to an end. For good or ill, you changed Colorado forever, and its people will live with the consequences. But the story of the Rangers goes on.
As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, Father, let's go down, come on down. Oh, Father, let's go down in the valley to pray. In the valley to pray.
Son of a bitch, there's Colorado Springs.